Welcome everybody to our video. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Aiden.
Yeah. And today we will be talking about two upstanders in the Holocaust, starting with Oscar Noloblock. He was saved by two upstanders. He survived because of these upstanders, which was a Polish farmer and a Nazi officer.
A Nazi officer? I thought they were all bad people.
I thought the same thing too. Oscar was taken by the Nazis and put into the ghetto when he was 16 years old. It states here, Oscar was forced to work emptying garbage cans into a wagon driven by a Polish farmer, who at great risk smuggled in bread wrapped in brown paper for Oscar. If the farmer was caught doing that, he would have been shot and killed immediately.
Wow, he really risked his life for him.
Yeah, and one day the Polish farmer learned that the Nazis planned to round up the Jews to a death camp. To be sent to a death camp, my bad. He told Oscar to take his wagon and dump the garbage. This was the first time it's ever happened, so the Nazis wouldn't find Oscar.
Wow, the farmer really risked his life for Oscar.
Yeah, I did. Alright, next we got the Nazi officer.
This is the part where I'm interested.
Yep. It says here the officer saved Noah Block from being sent to a death camp when he was 18 by getting him a job in a boiler room. Then, when his name was called for deportation to a death camp, the same officer pulled him out of line. No, he's not going, said the Nazi officer. Oscar says that the officer protected him every step of the way. His survival depended on upstanders alone. Be a person who stands up and does the right thing, said Noblock.
So basically, Oscar was saved by both a Polish farmer and a Nazi officer different ways. The officer kept him from getting sent to a camp, and the officer and the farmer fed him and hid him, risking his life to keep him alive.
Yeah. All right, Aiden, your turn. Teach me.
Alrighty then. So my story is about Suzanne Spack. She did one big thing that helped and rescued over 60 kids.
Damn, 60 kids? That's a lot of kids. Jeez.
Yes, 60 kids. And the way she helped them was she found a hospital willing to help Jews under assumed names, and the hospital took them in. She also, when necessary, used her high social standing and knocked on the doors of clerics, judges, and authors, reminding them of their duty to act against persecution of the Jews and opponents of the regime. The source states SPAC was an active participant in an operation initiated by Pastor Paul Vergara and Marcel Guillemont that smuggled more than 60 children to safety. She sheltered some of the children in her home until they were all taken to people willing to shelter them. Her comrades helped SPAC at great personal risk, provided the children with ration cards and clothing.
Hmm. Well, that's what an upstander is supposed to be like, folks.
And that's for sure.
All right. Our last upstander is Mike Guys. Guy sheltered Anne Frank and her family from the Nazis in Amsterdam during World War II. If it weren't for Mike Guys, the world would have never met Anne Frank. She risked her life daily to illegally protect and care for the Franks and four of their friends hiding from the Nazis in an attic. And she has been humble the whole way. She insists that she is no hero. I myself am just an ordinary woman. I simply had no choice, Guy stated. She must have gotten this mindset due to the love and compassion she had from her family with financial problems. This started when she was 11 years old. Her new family in Amsterdam, which were foster parents, had a modest income and 5 children, but still took Guy's in, sharing everything with her and everything they had. When Guy's employer, Otto Frank, asked Guys if she was prepared to take responsibility for his family in hiding, she answered, yeah, without any hesitation, like at all. She said, it is our human duty to help those who are in trouble.
She also provided the Franks with food, clothing, and books while World War II was happening. She was one of the only links to the outside for the Franks. Geis also tried to save the Franks after they were taken from the attic. She attempted to bribe the SS officer who had arrested them, but it did not work. After the Franks were taken, Geis continued to work. She went into the attic and found Anne Frank's diary scattered on the floor. She gathered the pages and kept them for Anne's expected return. When she learned that Anne was killed, she gave the diary to Anne's father who had returned. Mike Geist has been honored around the world for her moral courage.
What a hero. And that is where we end today's video. Hi, Ms.Milkowski. Great project. Took a long time, a lot of editing,
Yeah.
but we hope you enjoyed. Bye.
We hope you enjoy. Bye.
Yeah, bye.